What's up? It's Guru Jojo here to provide a little bit of spiritual knowledge, but it's not even spiritual knowledge. It's really just a video that's about my flaws and all, perhaps. So, spirituality versus practicality, or spirituality versus reality, real life versus the imaginative realm of creativity, dreams, illusions. The straight up, the spiritual realm is where I know a lot. That's where my guru energy's at. Spirituality, I'm a guru. When it comes to every day-to-day practicality, nope. That's where I'm here to learn. I'm here to integrate real life situations, practicality, reality with my gift of being spiritually creative. So that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I'm a Virgo rising. So in astrology, I think I've said this in other videos, like you have an ascendant or a rising sign. Your ascendant and your rising sign is kind of like, as a first impression, people will look at you and you appear to be this way. You appear to be this energy. But really, it's what you're trying to become. It's what you're trying to become. It's just that mask that you wear because you naturally feel like in this lifetime that you want to be that energy. So you could look up Virgo rising. Like, go on Google, type in Virgo rising people, and you'll see, like, I have the same exact look as other Virgo risings, like most of them. It's like there's a look for rising signs a lot of the time. Unless you have other energies disrupting it, then this could change it. But for the most part, like, I look like a very practical day-to-day type of person on the surface, like, but when it comes to like real life, like, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. This is me being vulnerable. I don't have it. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I'm gonna get some pen and paper and I'm gonna do the problem like 10, 20, 30 times. Like, and I'm like, yo. Then I'd be like, you know what? Let me go back into dreamland. Forget this bullshit. That's the way I am. So, you know, I don't want people to be misunderstood. Like, okay, she calls herself a guru, but I know sometimes y'all see me, the stuff I do, and you be like, why'd you just do that? That don't make sense. Because I don't make sense. Like, I'm a guru in spirituality. When it comes to understanding things behind the scenes, the things that we cannot see, the things that has to do with art, creativity, the things that has to do with just like connection on a deep level and stuff, that's me. Like, I'm all about that. I understand things very well. Like, I've been channeling messages to people since I was like 5 years old. You could ask my mom, yo. Like, I used to channel messages as a kid. Like, just got up out of bed, a little ass baby, just talking about like straight up philosophical beliefs and telling people what to do and stuff. Barely could talk, but somehow got out like a channeled message. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's always how I've been. But when it comes to day-to-day practicality, I have trouble. I mean, to this day, my mom still will call me. She's like, Johanna, what time did you go to bed last night? And I'll just tell her a time, like, oh, like 4 a.m. or something like that. I don't know. It just depends. Like, sometimes I go to bed like 12, like earlier. But let's say it was 4 a.m. this time. She'll just be like, okay, maybe you should go to bed earlier today, right? And I'll just be like, yeah. Like, you can see she's talking to me like, it's not really normal to go to bed that late. Like, so it's like little things that I may have trouble with. But in terms of, like, again, spirituality is where my gift is. That's why I call myself a guru, and that's why I like talk about spiritual topics. In tarot, astrology, music, these are all actually tools that we utilize in the spiritual realm in order to get our messages out. So keep that in mind as well. But when it comes to, again, practicality, sometimes people are going to end up transcribing information from me. Sometimes people are going to end up like, it's almost like, yeah, it's transcription basically. At the same time, I can transcribe information for other people. I do it all the time. It just depends. But again, that's the truth. Like, you know, reality has to do with things that are scheduled, planned, things that make sense, and partaking in things that have structure to it and that like keep things going on a practical level. So this is why things like scheduling, working, routine, even workouts and stuff, like these things, practicing, all these things have to do with being a practical person. So doing things more slowly and moderately, and you know what I'm saying, versus people who do things on a grand scale and maybe more extravagant and dreamy. Like spiritual people, we tend to see things on a visionary basis. We see the vision. We see, like, you know, the vision for things. So that's why we can come off a little cuckoo sometimes, but we not. We just really in tune with what things really are. But unfortunately, I don't even want to say unfortunately, but let me just say we're here on this 3D realm, this earth, and a lot of times these things don't play out as we may dream them up to be, feel them up to be. And this is the clash that I personally have, because I am a Pisces, which is a very dreamy sign in astrology, and I have a Virgo ascendant or a Virgo rising, which means that I'm constantly facing opposition my whole entire life. And my Virgo rising is 24 degrees. My Pisces sun is 22 degrees. Like, this is an opposition. It's not like this is a far off orb. This is a straight up ops that I have constantly. I'm constantly going into dreamland, and then somebody comes and smacks me, like, wake up. And then I'm in my Virgo energy, and I'm very critical. And that's the reason why you may see me a lot of times I self-undo. I undo things. I may edit things because, again, I'm a very dreamy person. Like, I love everybody. I'm so open to everybody. And then somebody comes and slaps me, wakes me up. And then I'm like, oh shit. And I go back and fix things. That's my whole entire life. Is very frustrating. But that's me. That's who I am. And in this lifetime, it's important for me to balance between practical details, analytics, information versus the dreams and illusions that people will give off. And I'm constantly like critiquing things, and then I'm like switching up, stop, don't be so critical. And then I'm very critical of myself, extremely critical. I don't speak about that, but I'm extremely critical of myself. I really don't need anybody to criticize me, to be completely honest. I do enough of that myself. But at the same time, when it comes to like my artwork or any, like, I don't even want to say artwork, whatever you want to call it. When it comes to certain things that I do like feedback. I don't mind criticism and stuff, but then it's difficult because when we call ourselves particular names, like I call myself a guru, it's difficult for people to kind of give us that energy back, you know? So it's a constant struggle. And so I just want to make this video just to provide a little bit of further insight into like who I am and like why I may call myself a guru, and even to clear up any misunderstandings. I am a guru in the spiritual realm, but I have not claimed to be a guru in the practical everyday life type of realm. So if you see me do something stupid on a practical basis, remember I told you in this video, I ain't the guru of practicality or reality. So thank you for watching. Blessings, light, love.